Hi class, I want to take a few minutes to go over this worksheet and explain to you what is required for the oral presentation. So I'm going to be providing this very simple and straightforward worksheet. You'll notice here that I like you to include your name, and really this oral presentation does not require for you to create a PowerPoint or Google Slides. You do not have to do that. You literally just are going to show up to either my dialogue hours or an additional Zoom meeting that we agree on, whatever works for you for your schedule, and you'll use this worksheet as your script. You'll go through the whole thing to explain to me and your peers, whoever's there, what you're writing about, what your thesis statement is and all that, what your argument is. So really, this oral presentation, as you can see here in the title, is a session for me and for your classmates to give you feedback and to strengthen your argument. Right, so obviously you'll include your name, you'll give me what your current topic and the title of the essay. This title, may not be the final title that you will have, but I'd like you to already start thinking about that. Hopefully that gets your mind working and thinking about your essay and trying to be strategic. Okay, and then I'll need to know what specific chapters and page numbers from Born a Crime are related to your topic. All right, so whatever it is that your topic may be, how are you making that connection back to the book? All right, so that's what I'm kind of prompting you to do here. And I like you to include the page numbers because it'll be easier for you to cite this later on in your essay. And then the next thing is your thesis statement. All right, so just as a reminder, a thesis statement is the topic and the writer's opinion about the topic. So your opinion about that topic. In this case, of course, it's an argumentative research essay, so it needs to be an argument as well about your topic. And then after that, I like you to include the list of sources that you are planning on using, especially now that you've been working on your annotated bibliography. Tell me the title of it, and then also what type of source it is. All right, is it a book, an interview? Is it a scholarly journal article, a website? What type of source is it? And the whole point of that is to keep you, keep you on track, making sure that you have all the sources that I require, and I don't want you to have, 20 websites and that's all you include. You need to make sure you meet the requirements of the assignment. Okay, and then down here, which of these sources addresses the opposition and how? So when it comes to an argumentative essay, you do have to address the opposition, meaning the people who are resistant and may not agree with you on your argument. How will you address them? Which one of these sources addresses them specifically? All right. And then down here, this is just for you, any notes or questions for me or your classmates. It may be a one-on-one type of meeting. It may be a small group type of setting. So it just depends on how many people sign up for which time. Let me go back to the top. And so I just want to reiterate that this oral presentation is a session to give you feedback to strengthen your argument. It is not a debate type of setup. It's more of a support group to help you strengthen your argument. I will most likely ask you to read your thesis statement possibly 3 or 4 times, just so that I and whoever else is there, as far as your peers, if anyone else is there in the meeting, we can listen to you articulate your thesis statement, your argument, and it'll help us, give us time to kind of process what your argument is so we can give you feedback. So don't be surprised if we ask you to read your thesis statement 3 or 4 times. Also, just know that, again, I'll remind you again that this is an ever-evolving type of process, this research and writing an argument. And so don't be surprised if by the time you finish this, you will possibly make some adjustments to your thesis statement. All right, so really all of these things that I'm asking you to do here are ways in which I'm hoping that you will be prompted into continuing this ever-evolving process and helping you kind of further discover and further narrow down your topic and what you want to say about it. All right? Thank you.